Today I'm going to show you guys how to do the perfect blowout at home. So if you've ever seen any of these pictures on Pinterest or Instagram, it is like the salon blowout look, and today I'm going to show you guys how to do this. I'm going to start off with the shampoo that I use, and I use this L'Oreal Volumetry shampoo, a volumizing type of shampoo that strips a lot of my natural oils away, which I like because I have greasier hair. Now let's move on to what you'll need for this video. So I will be using a Dyson, but you can use any heated tool. The second thing you need are some hair rollers, and you need various sizes ranging from large to small. I use all of them. I use large, medium, and small. And then thirdly, you need some hairpins. On to how I actually style my hair. I usually use damp or dry hair just because I style my hair the next morning after I've showered. I will take this L'Oreal Vitamino color and I will spray it throughout my hair. This gives my hair a lot of shine and it makes it really silky smooth. And then also it acts as a heat protectant. I mainly focus on putting this product towards the ends of my hair. I let it sit for like 10 seconds and then I take my hairbrush and brush it throughout my whole head. Now I'm going to section out portions of my hair just however you personally like it. I make sure I section off a top piece just because I want more volume, and the more curlers you have on the top, the more volume you will have. Just put it in a little bun, clip it down, go on to the next section. I personally like to have 4 sections just because of how my layers are, but if you want to do more, so be it. You can do more. If you want to do less, do less. Once I get my desired number of sections, I will then go through the blowout process. I am using a Dyson and I'm using the air wrap barrel instead of the round bristle brush just because I know this one, the air wrap barrel, is so much easier to use than the bristle brush, but you guys can use this if this is what you're used to. This tool is just easier for me to use and allows me to use my hair rollers in this process in a much faster fashion. If you're using a Dyson, you want to make sure that the air is flowing towards your face so it gives you a cupping motion. The blowout look that you want is going towards your face, not away. So I make sure that it's going in the right direction. If you have this Dyson, then you know the different arrows. I make sure that the arrow is facing the left side. That's how I know it's going to cut my face instead of blowing away from my face. Twist your barrel and you want it to look like this. I section out the layer maybe in like 3 parts, sometimes 4, but today it's 3. So I have a left, a right, and then a middle piece. So I'm going to take this section, turn on my Dyson. I apply heat to my hair for about 8 to 10 seconds, making sure that heat has been applied to the whole section. I take a roller, a larger roller for the bottom layers, and I make sure to go from the end all the way to the root, and then I will take a hair clip and clip it down. I will show you guys again. Take the Dyson, gonna make sure it wraps around the whole strand, and then make sure that I'm applying heat for 8 to 10 seconds. Quickly take it out and apply a roller before it completely cools. Take my roller. I'm gonna do this for the rest of my hair, and then I'll show you how I do my bangs. I tend to use medium-sized rollers towards the top of my head because the section of hair is a lot thinner and it defines the curl a lot more after it's all done. My bang portion, I make sure to section it out before I do the last bit of longer hair, and I'm gonna make it into a triangular shape. It does not have to be perfect, but you get the gist, like this. Making like a little house. Then I'm gonna do the rest of this. Now that my bangs have already been sectioned off into a triangular shape right here, I'm gonna take the top part, I'm gonna cut it in half, creating a top and a bottom. And then I'm going to apply heat through the top part. I'm going to take a smaller size roller, like so, and roll it away from my face. For this bottom section, I'm going to make it go towards my face and make the roller go inside like this. You will see what I mean. Take my Dyson, apply heat, take my small roller, and then roll it towards my face. Then that's it. This is how I do my hair rollers to get the blowout at home. Usually I wait about 10 to 20 minutes depending on what I'm doing in the day, but because it's a weekend and I don't really have anything to do, I'm gonna let it sit for the full 20 minutes and then I will come back and I will show you guys the results. It's been 20 minutes, so I'm gonna take out my rollers now. This is the final result from the back. My bangs are my favorite part. This is the final look and how I do my at-home blowout. I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you guys next time.